man, first, it's great getting a chance to speak to you, my friend. How has the circuit been for you so far? And looking forward to you coming to Toronto for the Indy.
I'm very, very excited about Toronto. It's an awesome event, a city that I really enjoy. Great vibe, a good track for us. So I look forward to it. We've had a tough start of the season, but the last two races, there's been a lot of positive, and I'm hanging on to that going into the next stretch of the season. Hopefully, we can get some good top tens.
Well, my fingers are crossed for you. Hey, when it comes to Canadians, my fingers always like we gotta root for them all the time. So
Thank
I'll
you.
be rooting for you on that one. We're going to talk about the Indy in a moment, but I want to talk a little bit about your career because you've had some amazing wins, my friend, over the years. I want to make sure people know exactly what kind of professional that you are. Can you talk a little bit about that, please?
Me? I thought you
Yes.
were saying it. I don't
No,
like to
no,
talk
no,
about
no,
myself
no.
very much, but
It doesn't
okay,
matter if
I
I
can
say it.
I
It's
can
better
say a
when it comes
few.
out of you.
Look,
What?
look. When I grew up, I was 4 years old when I wanted to be a race car driver, and my family was not in racing, so I'm very proud and very excited that I was able to make it as to professional level. And then obviously, with that drive, I managed to win the IndyCar Championship, the ALMS Championship, which is a sports car championship in the US. Finished second in Le Mans, won the Daytona 24 Hours twice, and the biggest one is the Indianapolis 500. So yeah, I'm very, I would say, fulfilled with my career, even though there are more I want to do in the very very near future. But it's been an amazing life.
What is it like to win the 500? Because it is something that even if you're not a fan of the sport, the Indy 500. It is just something that has been known for years. What is it
Yeah.
like when you can know that your name is placed as one of the winners? What was that like?
Well, I think a good way to explain it, it's like winning the Super Bowl, right? So it's or the World Cup of soccer. It's just so special because all of a sudden you become a legend of your sport, right? So it means that you will be remembered no matter what, as one of the big winner of that sport. And quite frankly, it's a dream come true. I think everybody, whatever we do, we just want to be recognized for how good we are and what we do. Same for you and your job. Personally, I always wanted to get that recognition that I was a badass race car driver. So having that title of an Indy 500 winner grants me that for a long, long time, and I can't wait for my son and my daughter to realize what it means.
Oh man, I'm looking forward for that for you. But we're talking now a different beast when we talk about Toronto because over the years as I've watched, I've been there, I've been on the sidelines, I've been in the press room, I've watched it from beginning to end. This is I consider one of the trickiest tracks on the circuit, and the biggest reason why is the weather. Can you talk a little bit about what it's like to be on this track?
It's a very, very challenging track, and one I really enjoy because it's not very academical. It's not one of those super smooth track with a brand new asphalt. It's a track that it's a street and it goes through the winter. Up and down temperature are quite extreme, so it creates bumps and deterioration of the roads. Our job is to be the best at handling this kind of situation, and I really enjoy it because it feels like the guy's dancing on top of the bumps, and you just got to be on the pure limit the whole time. And one little mistake has a big consequence because there's a wall waiting for you on the outside. No escape road, no way to escape an incident. So I enjoy that. I think it's a risk versus reward game, and I think the best drivers are the one that can handle that situation really well.
You said the word war. I remember this from last year. There was a war going on the track. In fact, I remember being in the press conference when I asked about it. The drivers didn't want to go into it too much, but as we were all watching, it literally was the guys were putting on the gloves and they were ready to swing. Like it was a war watching this. Can we expect the same thing this year?
Man, I tell you what, the IndyCar, whatever race controls decided to do, we're allowed to hit each other. We're allowed to push each other off track. The cars are very strong, so race control does not intervene anymore into that kind of interaction. So as long as the drivers don't get penalized for it, we're going to push it as far as we can. Gloves are off, I can tell you that. The last 2 years, there's been multiple actions, and the ones that win out of that action is going to do it over and over again, and everybody's picking up on it. So right now, it's basically whoever is the alpha male is going to win. So you're just going to be stronger than the others and fight like if it's a street fight.
Now, one of the things, if I remember correctly, turn 5 seems to always be the tough one. And it, again, has to do with the weather. Because when it's hot, it's sticky. When it's rainy, it is slippery. Am I correct on that?
Yeah. Absolutely. The whole track, actually, when it rains in Toronto, you're on for a serious ride. It's going to keep you on your toes. It's nice. What is it? Shore Boulevard? What is it called?
Big yeah, I know what you talked about. Yeah.
That one now is really nice because they put nice asphalt. It's kind of smooth, but it's just a straightaway for us. It doesn't matter. The rest of the track is very treacherous, and if it rains, some skills are going to have to come out.
Who are you going to be looking for in this one? I mean, of course, all the racers are top contenders, including yourself, but are there certain people that you look at, especially because, as we know, last year's winner seems to have some kind of hold on when it comes to the Indy here in Toronto? Is there anybody that you're kind of looking at, maybe even this year, that you think, wow, certain guys are really hot?
I think Alex Palou is extremely good. I think he's one of the best drivers I've ever seen. I think what he's accomplished coming to Ganassi first year, won the championship. He had an off season last year, but he's back on track this year. And who knows what he's going to do next? I mean, that guy is just very special, and he's doing a great job. I wish I could fight wheels against him, but maybe Toronto will be the place.
I hope so. Look, one of the things we got to make sure that we make mention about is the fact that, we are talking about great driving, great racers, great excitement, but it's also a lot about giving back. And the Make-A-Wish Canada is going to be part of all this. And of course, Fans Friday is going to be happening, where fans get to come in and they get to see for free. Donations are going to be happening with that too. How does it feel knowing that this is not just about a sport, but it's also about giving back at the same time too?
Well, I tell you what, it's always about giving back, because there's no racing without fans. There's no future for our sport if people are not getting into it. And you see the kids coming to the track, loving racing, and they're going to be the fans of the future for the sport. So without them, there's no future. And also, I tell you what, just being able to give a kid a smile, a kid in need or somebody in need that is struggling in their lives, and we get to give them a smile just by giving them a hat, signing an autograph, or just having a chat with them. That's very special, because we do what we do, and sometimes you get stuck in your world of being narrow-minded. And when you step back and realize how you can make people excited about what you do, it's a very special day.
Yeah, it definitely is. Also a reminder, because we're talking about kids under 12 and under are admitted for free in the event, with of course, adult buying tickets. Tickets are available at hondaindy.com. This is going to be a wild couple of days, and I cannot wait, because it is all so unpredictable. Anything can happen. As we're wrapping this interview up, is there anything you want to say to the fans and even to your other drivers who are going to be competing against you? Anything you want to say to them?
Well, I let the track talk, but to them. But I'm very excited about coming to Toronto, because, like I said, it's an amazing city. You guys should be very proud of the vibe in the streets, the lifestyle, and the restaurants that you guys have. It's just very, very amazing. And I can't wait to enjoy a good dinner in Toronto.
And I cannot wait to see the fastest guys in the world. Forget the Flash. It's the Indy that's got the fast guys on the track. My friend, thank you so much. Good luck. I will be watching. I'll be rooting and cannot wait. This is going to be exciting. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Amazing, my friend. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I'm looking forward to this, man.
Awesome. Thank you, Rudy.
Thanks, Rudy.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.